Imagine being surrounded by absolute suffocating darkness. Now imagine the sudden relief when a single spark catches and there is finally light. Thousands of years ago, that kind of all-encompassing warmth belonged to the sun-drenched kingdom of Ayodhya. It was ruled by Prince Rama, a leader celebrated for his bravery, along with his brilliant wife, Princess Sita, and his fiercely loyal brother, Lakshmana. The royal family spent their days out in the bustling marketplaces, engaging directly with their citizens and offering help wherever it was needed. Ayodhya thrived because the rulers and the people trusted each other entirely. That mutual devotion was the true engine of the city's golden age. But the golden age shattered overnight. Due to a cruel palace decree, Rama was abruptly stripped of his royal titles and banished from Ayodhya for 14 long years. He was ordered to leave immediately. Without hesitation, Sita and the Lakshmana gave up their comfortable lives, choosing exile over life without him. Look at the route they had to take. They marched steadily away from the bright capital, leaving the familiar roads behind to cross into a dense, unmapped wilderness. They traded marble floors for dirt and sunlight for the heavy canopy of the deep woods. Their greatest challenge lay in protecting their bond against the overwhelming weight of total isolation. For a while, they managed. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana built a quiet life, relying on their deep affection for each other to create a sanctuary against the harsh realities of the forest. That quiet peace caught the attention of Ravana, a 10-headed demon king who thrived on chaos. He saw their happiness and decided to tear it apart. This map shows Ravana's trap. A diversion in the woods drew both brothers away from camp. Sita was left entirely alone. Before they realized the mistake, Ravana seized Sita, carrying her across the ocean to his heavily fortified island. When Rama returned to an empty camp, the reality set in. The person who meant the most to him was gone, and the heavy, quiet dark of the forest finally felt complete. That grief could have broken him. Instead, it hardened into a cold, unyielding resolve. Rama allied himself with a strong warrior named Hanuman. Together, they mobilized a vast army of highly intelligent monkeys, willing to fight for Sita's return. This massive force marched to the shoreline, crossed the ocean, and stormed Ravana's island. In a fierce, decisive battle, they overwhelmed the Demon King and freed Sita. Defeating Ravana secured Sita's freedom and coincided with the final days of their 14-year exile. They had finally earned the right to return home. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana packed up to make the long journey back to Ayodhya, eager to see their people again. But the timing of their return aligned with a new moon. Without a sliver of moonlight, the thick forest and the long roads back to the kingdom were swallowed in absolute black. They had survived banishment, navigated unmapped wilderness, and toppled a demon king, only to be stopped at the finish line by the simple inability to see what was right in front of them. Back in Ayodhya, the citizens realized the danger. Their beloved prince was trying to find his way back, and the night was too dark for anyone to safely navigate the roads. The people took matters into their own hands. Families across the city pulled out tiny clay bowls, filled them with oil, and lit the wicks. They placed these lamps, called diyas, along the streets, lining every windowsill and rooftop. Millions of tiny flames linked together to form a brilliant, glowing path that cut straight through the darkness. Where swords and armies had finished the physical battle, it was the collective devotion of a community that conquered the night. The light guided Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana safely back through the gates. That glowing path is the reason millions of people still decorate their homes with shiny diyas every year to celebrate Diwali, the festival of lights. Each small flame acts as a historical record and a personal promise that no matter how deep the darkness gets, light will always cut through it, and good will always win. If you enjoyed this journey, there are plenty more to explore right here at Muku Aru Tales. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our new stories every week. Thanks for watching.